Hello everybody, welcome back to my shop. Today we're going to try to turn I'm trying to make a bowl out of this piece of wire, or I think it's red oak. Yeah, red oak. I don't know if I'll leave a natural edge. We'll just have to see when we get to turning. This piece of wood is really dry. Does have a lot of cracking in it, all through here. One of them goes up to the middle, but I think maybe still gonna have some. It's gonna have some cracks on the edges of the bowl, I'm sure. But I can get most of them will be turned out. But I want this to be the top and the bottom. But there's like I say, there's a lot of cracking from just drying out. I've been sitting under the lathe for a while. Thought I'd pull it out and do something with it. But we'll get to turning. It's not real big. It's about 7 inches a diameter this way, about 7 this way, and about 5 inches this way. So it's not going to be a real big bowl. But this, like I say, this will be the bottom. I'm going to go for kind of a V shape bowl. I already got a hole drilled there for the worm screw. I'm going to mount on a worm screw, but I don't want to bring up the tailstock just till I get the bottom flattened out with a tenon on it, kind of get the round shape on it, then we'll spin it around. But we'll see what we can make out of it. Hopefully it's not going to be a fail with all them cracks, but we get on through there. We may have to use some CA glue or something like that, but we'll see once we get to turning. Before we get started, I do got a new sticker. I can get it picked up. It's from GTD Good Turn Daily with Blair Denny. Go check him out. He does some great stuff. He got some good videos. We'll get him on the board. Thank you, Blair, for the sticker swap. We'll get you on the board, and yeah, we'll get this, get it mounted up. I may go ahead and cut the corners, save some turning on that. But we'll get the corners. I may get the corners cut, and then we'll get it mounted up, and we'll come back and get turning on this thing. So we'll be right back. All right, got it on the lathe. So we're gonna spin it and see what we get. I'm only getting about 450 RPMs out of it, but this thing is still vibrating really bad. Kind of off balance, but we'll deal with it. We'll get it round. So let's get to turning this and see what we can come up with. take a little bit of turning, but we'll get it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish all this turning out, get it round, then we'll come back right before I flip it over. You heard that loud bang in the back. It's called my drill vibrated off my table over there. But anyway, I'll finish turning this, get it almost to the design I want, and we'll come back. That's about the shape I'm going for. Got it pretty round all the way around. It's actually pretty smooth. Won't take a whole lot of sanding, but the cracks, like I say, them cracks, they're not too bad on this side. This side you still got, there's a couple that's bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some CA in there. Then I'll finish narrowing down this tenon and have my glue set here yet. And then we'll get it turned around. So one here, we'll go ahead and hit him. Moving over. That's good. All right. Excuse me. We'll finish off this tenon. We'll get it turned around on the chuck and start in the center. Okay, worked out good. And crack should be fine. So I'll go ahead and sand this side. Start at about 80 grit, working way up to about 300. Then we'll get it turned around and hollow out the middle. All right, I got it. Got the tenon done. Got it sanded down. That's a smooth finish there. Well, I ain't gonna say finish. I don't have nothing on it yet. It's just wood, but it's done really smooth. But after looking at the punkiness on the front, after looking at all this really soft, punky wood, I don't think I want that on the edge, so I'll probably end up sanding all this off. But I'll turn it first and then sand all that off and down to the grain of the wood. The crack sealed up pretty well on the outside, so they done real good. Still a little one right in here. That's all right, and that one right there, but just leave it. I like the rustic. So we'll get it up on the chucks here and get it to get the middle of it hollowed out. Alright, so get that on there. That's good. And yeah, in case you guys haven't noticed, I got a new got me a new job chuck. I got me a Nova chuck, my old one that I have, which I still use. This one here, this is a farmer chuck. But the thing about these, they clamp really well. It's got the dovetail jaws, but these holes that you use to tighten it down with, them things, they hollow out or they wear out, and it just slips, and I busted my knuckles 2 or 3 times. So that's enough of that. So I went ahead and bought me a new Nova chuck, which I really like a lot better because it has the teeth, you know. So you guys that have one, you know what I'm talking about, but you guys that don't, it's the way to go. Don't use the 2 little bars. They work great for a little while, but then they tend to wear out. So, so I'm gonna change up, put the drill bit on here, and drill out the center, and then we'll start turning on the center. So let me get this changed out and back. I guess I need to see how deep I need to go with this. I don't have my tool with me. It's in my other shop up there. So we want to go. We want to go about 4 inches. Should have brought my what thing, but I didn't. So it's all right. We're going to cheat it. We're going to do it the hard way. Right there. I have a lot of my tools are still up there in my other shop. That's why I got the main ones down here. That's all we need. All right, about right there. Okay, we'll get the tool rest set back up here, and we'll get started in the turn in the middle. Like I say, I think I'm gonna take all this off. It just looks some spots look good. It just looks terrible. So I think I'll end up sanding all that off. But I'll leave the wing scoop of it though. Go just a little more. I think that's where I'll leave it at. That's probably about 3/8. We'll leave about a 3. Well, no, yeah, probably about 3/8 of a edge. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, this is coming off. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna work on the center, get it turned out, and then we'll come back. About where we want it right there. It's about 3 inches, or 3 inches, 3/8 of an inch thick all the way down, all the way to the bottom. May get a little close on that bottom. I think it'll be okay, but we're gonna sand it. I'm gonna go ahead and get all this off. I don't know if I can just break that off. I can see the grain line. I think I'll just go ahead and sand it all down. So let me do that first. I won't bore you through all the sanding, but I am going to sand all this punky wide edge wood off, because it's missing and it's chipping, and I did have it just to get rid of all this stuff. See that? It's just an old punky soft wood. We're gonna sand all that off. And, like I said, we're still gonna have 1 or 2 cracks right here, but I think they'll be fine. But let me get all that sanded, and then get the inside sanded, and we'll come back and take that tin off. Okay, I got that all off. Went ahead and put some more CA on them cracks anyway, but before I sanded it. But I got it all off of there. I think it looks a lot better. I'm gonna sand this edge up, then we'll do the middle of it there. Just blowed right in my face. Turn that fan off. Really smooth. You get that in there with some more glue, and then we'll I'll sand up a little bit more, and then we'll get it turned around and get the tenon off. Or actually, I'll finish sanding it first, then we'll put some sealer on it, and then we'll turn around. We'll get back. All right, we'll get some of my sealer on it here, and I'll probably end up putting 2 coats of sealer, sand in between coats, and then I'll come back and put the polishing paste on it. Should use my brush. That's okay though. This will work. Yeah, that's some pretty grain. Try to practice working on turning an end grain. I've only turned one. That's very hard. I had my chisels all sharpened, and had to wear a glove because that stuff will burn your hand as it comes off. Never be able to turn the end grain, but it turned out okay. I didn't do a video on it because I've never done one. I said, well, I want to do this one first and see how it turns. If I like it, I'll do a video, but I may do a video on it. I don't know. It'll be on down the road somewhere, but look out for that one. And yeah, pretty grain. So like I said, we'll let that dry, and I'll come back and sand, and I'll put another coat. And then when I come back, we'll put the polishing wax on it. So we'll let this one dry, and we'll be back. Okay, so it's been a little while. Got the first coat, I sanded it. Got the second coat, let it dry. And what I like to do, and this is the way I do it, after the second coat, I don't really sand it. I just use like a 000 steel wool, and just spin it and do it. Leaves it really smooth. Then I can put my wax on. Of course, I got the speed turned down real low. I'm spinning about 400 RPMs, 375 to 400. Be careful when you do this, and don't let your fingers or knuckles hit that outside edge, because it hurts. It'll leave a couple of those right there. They don't feel good. Of course, I didn't do that on here. I was mechanicking yesterday and hit my knuckle. But anyhow, so we do that one. Yeah, that just gives it a slick surface for the wax to go on. I've used some denatured alcohol, but I actually forgot about it. I got it laying over there, but clean all that off first. But anyhow, now we'll get the abrasive paste on there. What I like, it's that Southwind Sunshine butter. It's good stuff. I'll just rub it on and then do some friction. With it. Yeah, looks really nice. that stuff really brings out the grain and the look in the wood. And really good finish. Really shiny finish. Real nice. Okay. All right, so now I'll get it turned around. We'll get that tenon off, and then we'll be back. Alright, so I'll get that off of there and then we'll stamp it. Okay. Over there and put some wax on it. Trying to get it open. All right, so there it is. The red oak bowl, not natural edge. Didn't like the punkiness of it, so anyway, I like it. It turned out great. Ended up being 6 inches, about 5.5. Right in here, still 4.5 inches. This is about 3, and it's got 3/8 inch size all the way down. The bottom's probably about 1/4 inch. But anyway, but there it is. Tell me what you think. I like it. CA really helped the cracks in it. I mean, they're still there. I can see them. I don't know if you can see them, but I can still see them a little bit. But I think it turned out really, really nice for a piece of red oak. Don't do a lot of red oak, but I had it. I said, well, I need to do something with it. That right there, that's pretty cool. Must have been a knot right in that area. But there's the bowl. This turned out really good. I got my stamp on the bottom, which I got it upside down for you. There you go. If you didn't realize what my stamp is, it's the Smoky Mountains back in there with some trees. The big dot's a moon, and then little other ones are like birds flying through it. That's the Smoky Mountains here in North Carolina. So, but there's the bowl. I think it turned out really well. Got rid of that punkiness on it. Done really good. Just made it just all natural wood. So, alright. Hope you liked the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, consider doing so. Those that are subscribed, thank you very much. Do a video about once a week. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I like reading all the comments. I'll comment back. But anyway, again, check out Good Turn Daily. Check his stuff out. Does really good work. Check all them guys out. It's on the board. All right, so I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.